Amazon wants to dump 280,000 gallons of chemical soup into Lake Anna every single day. Not, might, not, could. Filed the paperwork, bought the politicians, waiting for the stamp. The richest company in human history wants to use your lake as a toilet. Let me repeat that. A $2 trillion company decided it was cheaper to poison your water than clean up after itself. They call it treated cooling water. It's treated with 7 chemicals: sodium hydroxide, sulfuric acid, calcium chloride. A recipe that would get a meth lab shut down in West Virginia, and that is just what they put in the water, not what comes out of it. The pipes that carry this water, they contain PFAS, forever chemicals, the kind that give your children cancer, the kind that stay in the ground until the sun explodes. They are not testing for it. The permit says they might test for it later. That is bureaucrat. For we hope you die slowly enough that the statute of limitations runs out. Dozens of people showed up to the public hearing, drove to a middle school on a Tuesday after work to ask if their water was safe. 4 got to speak. The other 96 sat in plastic chairs and watched their government tell them they did not fill out the right form. You missed the comment period, says the DEQ. The comment period that was hidden in a state website nobody reads. The comment period that required you to know which government form to download 6 months before the company even announced the permit. You failed the paperwork test. So sit there and watch the company that pays more in lobbying than you make in a lifetime dump chemicals into the creek behind your house. And smile. Melanie Davenport is the DEQ Chief Strategy Officer. When the room got angry, she said, "I did not write the law, I am just implementing it." The most cowardly sentence spoken by a public official since someone said I was just following orders. You're the Department of Environmental Quality, for environmental quality, not the Department of I have a government job and do not want to lose it, not the Department of let me hide behind procedure while a $1 trillion company poisons a lake. But there she was, blaming the law she never tried to change, the law that works just fine for Amazon. 3 days after that hearing, Virginia stripped environmental standards for data centers, stripped them out of the budget, replaced them with a, quote, commission to study the issue, a commission to think about whether poisons in the water are bad, while Amazon saves $1.6 billion a year. That number is not a typo. $1.6 billion given to the richest companies on the planet so they can dump waste into your drinking water, while a commission studies whether dumping waste into drinking water is acceptable. Speaker Don Scott wants that commission. Governor Spanberger wants that commission. They all want a commission because a commission does nothing. A commission delays, a commission runs out the clock. And by the time the commission releases its findings, the PFAS is already in your bloodstreams. The permit says Amazon can dump 280,000 gallons a day, but Amazon says they will only dump 140,000. The permit does not cap it at 140,000. So the number is whatever Amazon wants it to be today, 140,000. Tomorrow, 280,000. Next year, 400,000. The permit says nothing. The permit protects Amazon. It has always protected Amazon. Do you understand yet? The public hearing was a performance. The permit process is a performance. The commission is a performance. The whole thing is a puppet show designed to make you feel like someone is watching while the richest company in history poisons the water your children drink. $1.6 billion in tax breaks. No PFAS testing. No cap on discharge. A public hearing where 96 people could not speak, a commission to study whether any of this matters. And Melanie Davenport collecting her paycheck while telling you it is not her fault. This is not democracy. This is a protection racket with a nicer building. Amazon gets your likes, Virginia gets your tax money, and you get whatever comes out of that pipe. Enjoy the water. You paid for it.